Good morning. Thank you, and please be seated. I'm Kevin Whitaker, Executive Vice President and Provost, and on behalf of the University of Alabama, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you here today or joining us via webcast to our summer commencement ceremony. Please know if you wish to view the ceremony again, you may do so on our commencement website. Now please join me in welcoming our Faculty Senate President, Dr. Ronna Donahoe, who will introduce our attending faculty members.
The priority of the faculty of the University of Alabama has been and shall remain to foster and encourage creative and logical thinking, to develop informed, passionate global citizens, to create an environment of community with true respect for diversity in all its forms, and to provide our future leaders with the tools to unlock the mysteries of the universe beyond as well as the world within. As I ask members of the faculty already seated to stand during the procession, please join me in recognizing one of our most precious resources, the faculty of the University of Alabama.
We could not accomplish all we do at the capstone without the tremendous service of our faculty. Our faculty members have answered a calling on their lives by devoting their careers to the academic progress of our students. I know our graduates and their loved ones appreciate the significant contributions of our faculty. Please join me once again in recognizing their outstanding work. Now please rise for the singing of our national anthem, which will be led by Miss Alexandria Nessie, a senior majoring in vocal performance. At the conclusion, please remain standing for the invocation.
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave?
Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Father Rick Chenault, campus minister of St. Francis of Assisi University Parish.
Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you for this joyous occasion and for the opportunity to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. The Capstone Creed invites us to pursue knowledge, act with fairness, integrity, and respect, promote equity and inclusion, foster individual and civic responsibility, and strive for excellence in all I do. This creed echoes the longings that you have put on our heart, a longing for truth, for beauty, and for goodness. Help us not to compromise our values, to never settle for mediocrity. We ask for the wisdom to know the purpose of our lives and the courage to follow it. Increase our hope that we never become discouraged at the difficulties of life, but rather see them as opportunities for growth. Help us to become more merciful and aware of the needs of others. We give thanks for the many blessings received during our college years. We ask for forgiveness for the times of failure. With hearts full of longing and expectation, forgetting what lies behind and straining forward to what lies ahead, we press on toward the goal. Finally, we ask your blessing upon all those who made this day possible, our families and friends, the faculty, staff, and administration at the University of Alabama, as well as all those who have taught or mentored us in the past. As we recognize the great privilege and gift of our education, may we in turn make of ourselves a gift to others, working for the betterment of the world one person at a time. Make us to know your ways, O Lord. Teach us your paths. Lead us in your truth and teach us, for you are the God of our salvation. For you we wait all the day long. Now let us take a moment of quiet reflection or prayer in the silence of our hearts. Amen. May God bless you.
Please be seated. Now I'd like to introduce special guests and members of the platform party who will not be recognized later in the ceremony. As they are introduced, I ask them to stand and remain standing until the introductions are complete. Please hold your applause until all of our guests have been introduced. From the University of Alabama System, Interim Chancellor Finus St. John IV, Chancellor Emeritus C. Ray Hayes, and Dr. Robert Altenkirk, President of the University of Alabama in Huntsville. From the Board of Trustees, Mr. Ronald Gray, President Pro Tem of the University of Alabama System Board of Trustees, Trustee Barbara Humphrey, Trustee Emeritus Cleo Thomas. Also, our Commencement Marshal, Dr. Stephen Hobbs. Several of those on stage today serve the university in an important capacity as Vice Presidents of the university and as Executive Director of the National Alumni Association. Please stand so we may recognize you. Help me recognize all of our guests. Studying at the University of Alabama is a tradition for many families. At this time, we ask those in attendance who are alumni of the University of Alabama to stand and be recognized for your accomplishments and your support of our university. Thank you for being with us. It is now my pleasure to introduce the President of the University of Alabama, Dr. Stuart Bell.
Thank you, Dr. Whitaker, and welcome to our graduates, families, and other guests. What a great day this is for the University of Alabama, but also for your families and for our graduates. It is now my pleasure to present to you and to members of the university community that is assembled here today, Mr. C. Ray Hayes, who is a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Ray Hayes is a veteran of higher education administration who has served the University of Alabama system with honor and distinction for 12 years, including 2 years as the system chancellor. Today, as Chancellor Emeritus, Mr. Hayes is working on initiatives of importance to the UA system with particular emphasis on challenges facing a healthcare delivery system, solutions to behavioral health, issues affecting our state, nation, and collaboration with strategic system partners across the state. In a career that spans more than 40 years, Ray Hayes is admired for his consistent focus in policy making, dedicated emphasis on fiscal and ethical integrity, and a commitment to student success. During his chancellorship, the 3 system campuses achieved new enrollment and retention benchmarks and continued on a highly successful trajectory as a model for the nation in teaching excellence in scientific research and public service. Ray Hayes is committed to the community outreach and has played a significant role in helping the Tuscaloosa Safe Center, continuing to serve on its board of directors. He was also instrumental in coordinating a year-long economic development initiative that brought leaders together to develop a strategic plan for the Tuscaloosa and West Alabama areas. A champion of building sustainable collaborations among the 3 campuses and the UAB health system, Ray Hayes credits principles of honesty, loyalty, perseverance, empathy, accountability as keys to lifelong success. He has left a lasting imprint on the University of Alabama system. I now ask Interim Chancellor Finus St. John, President Pro Tem Ron Gray, and Dr. Robert Altenkirk to join me for the hooding of Mr. C. Ray Hayes. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon you, C. Ray Hayes, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations. So graduates, we are here today to commemorate your achievements. It is a culmination of a journey that began here at the University of Alabama, and it is also the commencement of a new journey that lies before you. You all have certainly not taken this journey alone. There are many here today who have taken that journey with you, and they're here to celebrate with you. So I would ask that all of our parents, all of our grandparents, all of our spouses, siblings, children, aunt, uncles, other family members, guardians, friends, would you all please stand so we can recognize you? Well, that was a little bit of fun. Well, to our graduates, you stand on the shoulders of those who just stood in this arena and those who have come before you at this great university. Certainly a debt of gratitude is owed to them for their sacrifices of time, sacrifices of money, for the generosity of their hearts, for the wisdom and the guidance that they have provided throughout your travels, your journey. Because the truth is, no one travels alone. So we must also thank those who have sacrificed in service to our country so that you and I may continue to prosper, remain free to follow our pursuits. So I would ask all of our graduates and all that are in attendance today who have served our country in the military, if you would please rise so that we can recognize you. We thank you for your service. Graduates, today is a special day not only because you have stayed the course, you've earned your degree, but also because it is indeed a new beginning. Our work has been to prepare you. And this preparation has taken many forms, from classroom instruction to class time spent in research labs, even learning from an occasional failure or disappointment, to forging new relationships, friendships, learning to work together, learning how to be a community, and how to celebrate successes together. You have all worked a parallel path, but truly your path has also been very unique to yourself. You have focused on a plan of how to use your knowledge, how to use your experience to take that next step on that path that you're following. Most of you know what you're going to be doing next, and whether that is furthering your education, getting your first job, or using this additional degree to further a current career that you have. All along the way, we hope that you have begun to find your passion, begun to find your purpose, a passion for bettering yourselves, our world, and society. I've certainly seen that in your eyes and in your hearts. You embody hope, wisdom, and heart for our future. And the best part of all of that is that we, your family and friends, your professors, your mentors, we get to watch what you'll do next. And I can't wait to see what that is. You've been a part of one of the most academically gifted classes that the University of Alabama has ever had. Your credentials are impressive, and certainly those in the world is taking notice of that. This is the place where legends are made, and I can see the next group of legends are sitting before me today. But first, you guys have to walk across this stage and be recognized for your achievements. So let me begin by asking the Dean of our graduate school, Susan Carvalho, to come forward so she can present the candidates for doctoral degrees.
Candidates for doctoral degrees will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for doctoral degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular doctoral degree for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Now, as we recognize the doctoral candidates, I want to emphasize the important bond that is established as a result of the strong mentoring relationship between each candidate and their major professor. It is therefore appropriate that those faculty members join us as we hood the graduates. So candidates, please come forward with your major professors to receive your diploma and your hood.
For the Doctor of Education, Lakeisha D. Armstrong, Major Professor, Carrie Ann Holly. Amanda Lee Barron, Major Professor, Vivian H. Wright. Lisa K. Murphy, Major Professor, Vivian H. Wright. Angela Weekly Bridges, Major Professor, Nirmala Aravelis. John Kevin Sauls, Major Professor, E. Douglas McKnight. Lauren Morton Kane, Major Professor, Becky M. Atkinson. Michael Lance Gilliland, Major Professor, David E. Hardy. Kendra Kane Harper, Major Professor, Roxanne M. Mitchell. Leslie A. Thorne, Major Professors, C. John Tarter and Roxanne M. Mitchell. Victoria Benet Junkin, Major Professor, Norma Graciela Cuellar. Philip Floyd Moss, Major Professors, Arlene P. Bro and Claire C. Major. Michael Wallace, Major Professor, Philo Hutchison. For the Doctor of Musical Arts, Alexander Elliott Benford, Document Director, Faith R. Fries. Taylor Allen Cash, Document Director, Kenneth B. Ozello. Jeremy Lee Stovall, Document Director, Kenneth B. Ozello. James Michael Covington, Document Director, Eric Andrew Yates. Christopher Quentin Harris, Document Director, John H. Ratledge. Brittany Elizabeth Patterson, Document Director Diane B. Schultz. Elizabeth Rose Pellegrini, Document Director Jennifer Lee Mann. Matthew Brooks Wilson, Document Director Kevin T. Chance. For the Doctor of Nursing Practice, Lakita Sharman Banks, Project Director Angela S. Collins Yoder. S. Dale Greenhawk Jafari, Project Director Susan J. Apple. Terry Gaffney Long, Project Director Susan J. Apple. Sarah Kiwanuka, Project Director Susan J. Apple. Annabelle Sento, Project Director Deborah P. Wisenant. Carrie Catherine Christian, Project Director Olivia Wyndham May. Katina Curran, Project Director Ernesto Perez. Wendy Evan Futch, Project Director Joanne S. Oliver. Andrea Renee Hudson, Project Director Teresa M. Wadas. Lee James Rinaldi, Project Director Teresa M. Wadas. Eberechi Ann Solomon, Project Director, Teresa M. Wadas. Kristen Nicole Huff, Project Director, Sophia A. George. Sheena Demita Jackson, Project Director, Sophia A. George. Sabrina Labva, Project Director, Robin Melanie Lawson. Robin Prophet, Project Director, Gwendolyn L. Hooper. For the PhD, Asghar Oscar Abedini, Major Professors, Christopher Heath Turner, Jason Edward Barr. John Lucas Adair, Major Professor, Stephen G. Katsinas. James Cameron Allen, Major Professor, Ajay A. Agrawal. Alexander Putnam Barnes, Major Professor, Brendan P. Ames. Felicia N. Carter, Major Professor, Brendan P. Ames. Lisa Raymond Besnoy, Major Professor, Randall E. Schumacher. Cody Littell Carter, Major Professors Utzel McKnight, Stephen J. Thomas. Ali Kamal Dagru, Major Professor Sharif H. Malouk. Sayeda Seda Migrobani, Major Professor Sharif H. Malouk. Ariel Devora Fink, Major Professor Wilson Hugh Lowry. Sung Yoon Park, Major Professor Joseph E. Phelps. Hyung Ju, Major Professor Shua Ju. E. Young, Major Professor Shua Ju. Katie Lauren Ford, Major Professors Rebecca S. Allen and Gyeon Kim. Elizabeth Walton Adams, Major Professor Randall T. Salikin. Jordan C. Williams, Major Professor Patricia A. Parmalee. Carolyn Gibson, Major Professor Christina Lynn McDonald. Brett James Grant, Major Professors Alexa Tullett and Philip Gable. Stephen Ungvery, Major Professor Christina Lynn McDonald. Chanying Go, Major Professor Gregory Thompson. Shanavia Marshy Hall, Major Professor Nirmala Ervelis. Amanda Noel Ingram, Major Professor Natalie G. Adams. James Matthew Hampton, Major Professor Susan Elizabeth Chen. Tania Hazra, Major Professor Shan Zhao. Randy Joe Henderson Mitchell, Major Professor John C. Higginbottom. Adora Burdette Hicks, Major Professor Joy Burnham. Dane Cortland Hilton, Major Professor Matthew Adam Jarrett. Natalie Antoinette Harrison, Major Professor Randall T. Salikin. Hannah Report Price, Major Professor Matthew Adam Jarrett. Sharnice N. Holland, Major Professor Lynn Lee. Neng Wong, Major Professor Lynn Lee. Kevin L. Hughes, Major Professors George C. Rabel, John M. Giggy. Kimberly Paulette Jenkins Richardson, Major Professor Rick A. Hauser. Elizabeth Lee Johnson, Major Professor Ryan Lewis Early. Lucas Edward Johnson, Major Professor James A. Irwin. Hua Hun Kim, Major Professor, Jeffrey G. Parker. Zachary Ansel Knight, Major Professor, N. Kagendo Mutua. Meng Kuai, Major Professor, Xiaoyan Hong, Xinruan Zhang. Keely Sember Latopolsky, Major Professor, Claire C. Major. Jennifer Terry Watson, Major Professor, Angela D. Benson. Xin Li, Major Professor, Phi Hu. Robert Earl McKinney, Jr., Major Professor, Gordon McNeil, David Luther Albright. Brianne Elizabeth Murphy, Major Professor, Carla K. Gower. Chinezeze Wankoala, Major Professor, Silas C. Blackstock. Chase Martin Porter, Major Professor, Joseph L. Smith. Ji Chi, Major Professor, Thomas Lynn Baker. Jessica Massey Ross, Major Professor, L. Jeffrey Weddle. Laura Rubio, Major Professor, Alicia B. Cipria. Jennifer A. Sherwood, Major Professor, Yuping Bao. Mingwei Sun, Major Professor, Pu Wang. Pavel Teterin, Major Professor, Robert E. Brooks. Benjamin Prime Van Dyke, Major Professor, Beverly E. Thorne. Edward James Waldron III, Major Professor, Carrie Ann Holly. Richard Wallace, Major Professor, Tony Burr. Joseph L. Waters, Major Professors, Patrick Kung and Song Sin Margaret Kim. Suzanne Weisner, Major Professor, Gregory Starr. Mackenzie Martin Worley, Major Professor, David B. Bowles. Jackie Zhu, Major Professor, Huan Sik Yun. Michael James Young, Major Professor, Anup Agrawal.
Nadine Carvalho will present the candidates for educational specialists in various master's degrees.
Will the candidates for educational specialists and various master's degrees please stand and remain standing? President Bell, the names of the candidates for educational specialists and various master's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular education specialist or master's degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Please come forward to be recognized.
For the educational specialist, Crystal Joy Henderson. Lee Ann Nicolella. For the master's degree, Stephen Patrick Abernathy. Jessica Elizabeth Agosto. Jenny Lee Akins. Stephanie Michelle Alanis. Olivia Kathleen Albanese. Omar Youssef Al-Tahabi. Michael John Amato. Stephanie Pennington Anderson. Melanie Shante Andrews. Gabrielle Ann Angelillo. Shamika Clancy Arrington. Edmund August Bailzer IV. Justin William Barkley. Anita C. Barnes. Khalida Payne Barnes. Ja'Cory Darrell Battle. Sarah R. Barth. Christopher John Bartlett. William Dillon Beagle. Khadidra Nicole Billingsley. Angela Denise Blackman. Leanna Lynn Bond. Linda Lee Bone. Risha Vishel Boone. Trudy Bracken. China Javon Boyd. Cheandria Hester Brazil. Richard John Brennan. Gwendolyn Ann Brown. Brooke Patton Burkhart. Ashley Nicole Burlon. Juan Sebastian Carrasquilla. Giselle Casadaban. Yayan Chang. Shanice Lachey Chappelle. Hannah Cherry. Stephanie Y. Christian. Kylie N. Cody. Rachel Elizabeth Coffin. Jennifer Rochelle Collins. Tracy Clem Collins. Pauline Yvette Cook. David Randolph Cooper. Tristan Book Cornelison Sherlin. Andrew P. Cox. Courtney Taylor Criswell. Dabnus Janice Kroon. Madison Elizabeth Davidson. Lindsay Jane Davis. Sarah Elizabeth Riley Davis. Angela Ruby Dean. Leslie Morgan DeRamus. Lauren Emily Deutsch. Heather Jo Dill. Deanna Michelle Dragon. Lauren M. Duhan. Kimberly Michelle Dunn. Nasir Udin Isti. Sydney Lynn Erickson. Thaddeus W. Evans. Treva Knowles Eversole. Michael Kaler Feltman. Christine Cherie Childs Ferguson. Stephanie M. Ferkula. Richard D. Farrell. Kaylin A. Fillingham. Forrest W. Fletcher. Cassandra Diane Flores Everett. Allison Sinclair Floyd. Jesse Sharami Fikri. Passion Montoya Gamble. Carla Michelle Jeter. Rainey Elizabeth Gerald. Amanda Ray Graves. Braxton Donahue Greer II. Kimberly Johnson Gross. Michael Lewis Vincent Guido. Crystal K. Gully. Shamanta Krishana Hamilton. Elizabeth Leanna Kelly Hanna. Milan Jail Harden. Whitney Marie Harmon. Logan Elizabeth Harris. Latricia Danielle Harvey. Harold Lee Hedgepeth. Adrienne L. Henderson. Alexis R. Henderson. Hannah Allison Northington Herndon. Cameron Michelle Hill. Rachel Michelle Hill. Christine Sampson Hinson. Tori A. Hinton. Griffin David Horde. Erin Elizabeth Hogue. Nancy Jean Holzhausen. Tyler B. Hopper. Maggie San Ingram. Naima Islam. Abby Elizabeth Isom. Emily Brooke Jackson. Heather Nicole Johnson. Andrea D. Joyner. Taylor Morgan Vivian Jones. Matthew R. Kahn. Beth Bailey Keene. Byron Andrew Kersey II. Amelia Kelly Kimber. Wanda Gale Kimbrough. Kenneth Wayne Kirkland Jr. Amanda Carolyn Knight. Miles Lawrence Karosky. Anthony Layson. Whitney Nicole Lance. Saren Keita Lawson. Angela Lynn Lashbrook. Alexis Simone Lemansky. Taylor Landon Lopez. Laura Ann Manning. Kimberly K. Marsh. Anna Lilika Mavris. Jacqueline Ann Maxwell. Veronica Renee McCoo. Myosha Candace McDaniel. Stephen K. McKnight. Kelly Delana McClellan. David Gerald McMillan. Dixie Morgan McPherson. John Dylan Medley. Brody A. Miller. Kiawanda Shanice Miller. Megan Elizabeth Musselman. Amanda Shaw Nance. Hannah Nicole Nettie. Ann Walton Knox Nichols. Lori Grady Noel. Stephanie O'Neill. April B. Orr. Michaela Annette Parker. Kelly Tremaine Pearson. Deborah Marie Penso. Anna Lois Phelps. Sonata Demisha Poon. Allison Michelle Pressler. Michael Andrew Price. Min Kevin Kwan. Sonia Yvonne Rawls. Alexis Nicole Ray. Patricia Stotts Reed. Carlo Antonio Rezanico. Deborah Ruth Richards Flint. Kelsey Marie Riker. Rosetta Angelino Roberts. Hannah Delaney Robinson. Suzanne K. Robinson. Mackenzie Lee Ross. Lauren Harsani Salinas. John Baskin Sanders. Rachel Marie Sanders. Elizabeth Mary Selmartin. Robert James Shepard. Sarah Ray Sherman. Latasha Chanel Silver. Rochelle Indavina Simpson. Jeffrey F. Skipper. Claire Harris Slayton. Bobby Ray Smith. Daryl Ross Spangler. Amber Kelly Spratlin. Michaela A. Stevens. Sharina M. Stewart. Amy Elizabeth Sullivan. Medabu Sufian Talukter. Alexandra Meadows Taylor. Dylan G. Teal. Amanda Nicole Terrell. Haley Averett Tips. Jessica Michelle Tucker. Dylan C. Ullery. Stephanie Marie Jorgensen Walter. Leslie Lynn Warren. Janet L. Washington. Shanika N. Washington. Mia Chanel Wells. Rama Faith White. Arnetta Williams. Daisha V. Wilson. Brianna Nicole Wise. Joseph M. Wright. Shu Wu. Justin Ryan Zemo.
Now the deans of our respective colleges and schools will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Engineering will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degree offered by the College of Arts and Sciences will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Human Environmental Sciences will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Human Environmental Sciences, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the Capstone College of Nursing will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the Capstone College of Nursing, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the School of Social Work will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the School of Social Work, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Education, please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degree appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Education, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the College of Communication and Information Sciences will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the College of Communication and Information Sciences, I recommend the appropriate degree be conferred.
Candidates for the bachelor's degrees offered by the Culverhouse College of Business will please stand and remain standing. President Bell, the names of the candidates for the bachelor's degrees appear in the printed program. On behalf of the faculty of the Culverhouse College of Business, I recommend that the appropriate degree be conferred.
Thank you. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Alabama, I confer upon each of you the particular degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations, you may be seated.
In the College of Engineering, Danielle Elena Carter, Curtis W. Bowden, Jacob G. Hill, Josiah Andre Lucy, William Jacob Freeman, summa cum laude, Honor Ostis, Jacob Lamar Knowles, summa cum laude. Keaton Michael Dean, magna cum laude. Morgan Brittany Cook. Haley A. Jones. Sean Thomas Stuber, summa cum laude. Hunter K. Bennett. Michael S. Armstrong. Hussam Ayed Al-Karni. Muhammad Hulayil K. Al-Shamari. Hassan Al-Hamdan. Abdullah Ahmed M. Al-Madini. John C. Walker. Sturton O. Weiland. Braden Michael Lowe's. Austin Tyler Dement, magna cum laude. Evan Dwayne Alford. Jordan Paul Juneau. Chase William Garrison. Jameson Deacon Bryant Aldridge. Jonathan Frost Caldwell. Logan S. Parnell. Dylan Patel, cum laude. Hayden Alexandria Willis, summa cum laude. Jordan S. Gore. Miles Wesley Kelly. James Quentin Allen Jr. Brianna C. Lum. Jacob Daniel McDonald. Sheila Page Misterson, magna cum laude. Shahaya F. Alhami. Khalid Saad Al-Shamari. Iyad Alsanan. Weston Fletcher Carter. Chandler Patrick Clough. Michael P.J. Nemitz. Nicolette Ray Caprio. Nicholas Ryan Garside, magna cum laude. Robert R. Ramoska III. Yan Wei Ji. Timothy John Porter. In the College of Arts and Sciences, Kylie Brianna Albert. Ariana Barley, magna cum laude. Liliana Beltran. Madison Jess Blanchard. Jayla Michelle Blank. Mary E. Bunicott, cum laude. Emily C. Bowles. Cortland McCall Boyd. Garrett P. Boyd, summa cum laude. Brandon Lewis Brower. Austin N. Brown. Avery L. Brown II. Joshua Daniel Brown. Lauren E. Buchanan. Madeline May Cawley, magna cum laude. Brian Robert Christian. Kendall Nicole Cottrell. Tamara J. Cowan. John Riley Cromit. Anthony David Dees. Peyton N. Dees. Holly Brooke Dendy. Morgan Ray Durden. Aaron Alexander Drake. Andrew Raymond Driscoll. Dalton D. Dunaway. Kaylee Evelyn Everingham. William Corey Fant, cum laude. Jared C. Fells. Guangfu Feng. Robin Nicole Fisher. Austin Randolph Foss, cum laude. Lauren Danielle Frazier. Logan Nicole Gann. Hunter G. Gibson. Sarah Betty Godfrey. John Coleman Greenway. Dylan Blair Harris. Turner Freeman Harrison. Ellen Gabrielle Hart, summa cum laude. Christopher Blake Henley. Caden L. Hines. Jared Zakia Wins Hunter. Kaylin Lee Ingram. Kelsey Brianna Irvin. Samuel David Jefferson. Nicholas Joseph Jackson. Georgia Marie J. cum laude. Johnny Lynn Jennings. Li Jin, cum laude. Holly Nicole Johnson. Maya Janae Johnson. Brittany Nicole Porti. Cass A. Taylor. Ashley Page Josie. Courtney Lynn Kaufman. Wesley Brandon K. Paige C. Keene, magna cum laude. Henry L. King, Jr. Reagan Dawn Knotts, cum laude. Ashton Brooks Crockey. Braden William Crow. Keely Maria Lashmet. Victoria Marie Lebrun. Coleman Russ Leventhal. Ricardo Stephen Lopez. Christina D. Liu, cum laude. Troy Andrew Marcus, cum laude. Christopher A. McGee. Sharon Elizabeth Mead, summa cum laude. Laurel Beth Merbon. Georgina Faye Mrazinski. Rebecca Lynn Newberger. Mary Taylor Peak. Lindsay Nicole Persad. Hannah Lynn Pruden, magna cum laude. Brandon Foster, Kyle Redmond. Kayla Shea Rice, summa cum laude. Ryan Nichols Richardson. Cassidy Faye Reinhardt. Latamaran Devet Robertson. Vaughn Paul Rowe, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Rogers, magna cum laude. Jennifer Vandela Samuelson, summa cum laude. Meltrish Lachey Sanders. Randall G. Schatzer. Tristan A. Sharp. Haley Marie Sherman, cum laude. Jesse Hunter Smart. Christopher Arrington Smith. Richard Bradley Smith, summa cum laude. Samuel H. Smith. Jackson Buford Stewart, magna cum laude. Hunter R. Swilling. Angelica R. Thomas. Melanie Chandler Thompson. Ronald L. Thompson Jr. Theodore Trusevich III. Rachel Anastasia Vaughn. Cassie Michelle Waldrop, cum laude. Lillian Elizabeth Walker. Randall J. Walker. Whitney Christina Walker. Sierra Q. Wallace. Tierra Jaquetta Wallace, magna cum laude. Justin Lamar Warren. Anna Marie Washburn. Alicia Shakina Denise Watkins. Alexandria Ivy Weaver. Hunter Forrest Watley. Arthur L. White II. Dylan Thomas Williams. Stephen Chandler Wilson. Courtney Blake Winston. Annika Summer Wolf, cum laude. Lauren Michelle Gibbs English. In the College of Human Environmental Sciences, Alexa Jill Ackerman. Zoe Catherine Allen. Mary Elizabeth Alsabrooks, summa cum laude. Claire Michelle Anspach. Bradley V. Argo. Caitlin Perkins Barham, summa cum laude. Andrew Scott Barksdale. Pam O'Neill Barnett. Zachary Michael Barnett. Mallory Lynn Bassett. Eric D. Batson. Alexis Ann Battle. Jackie Wade Beckton. Madison Brianne Bishop. Mary Kane Brantley. Rachel Marie Bridges. Brooke Pauline Bunn. Niquisha Condrell Burton. Deandra Caffrey. Kaylee Ann Capehart. Courtney Michelle Carr. Kellen Penny Casey. Mitchell Bowen Chastain. Alexandra Ann Coletto. Claire Collins. Rachel Marie Kuntz. Evan Crook, cum laude. Addison J. Culpepper. Deleva Evadne Davis Williams. Marissa Jordan Deschaines. Elizabeth Dixon. Caroline Elizabeth Dollaher. James Drummond. Olivia T. Duffy. Madeline Brooke East. Bethany Bernadette Fayella. Kiara Nichelle Fields. Paige Alexandra Fox. Morgan Shayla Gibbs. Christy Mariah Gilliam. Kendra Marie Gibson, summa cum laude. Erin Aline Gregory. Christina S. Gross. Olivia Kate Groves, summa cum laude. Kayla Brianne Hacker. Samantha Ann Haley, summa cum laude. Micah Jashawn Hall. Laura Jean Herndon. John Austin Higginbotham. Natalie Kate Hitchcock, cum laude. Macy D. Hopkins. Teresa Leona Houston. Zachary Dallas Houston. Mary Elizabeth Hughes. Montana Shawnee Hunt, cum laude. Danielle Elizabeth Cole Jackson, magna cum laude. J.C. Prescott Gibson. Jessica Renee Kiles. Taylor Elise Larson. Jennifer Morgan Lyons. Everett Hosea Marshall III. Jonathan Robert Maxwell. Sherry Ann McFarland. Maggie Cheyenne Miller, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Mohan, magna cum laude. Cameron A. Murray. Courtney Marie Myers. Eric Patrick Newman. Julie Page O'Quinn. Shakira Tiara O'Neill. Michael Paul Padalino. Christy Miller Pate, cum laude. Ryan Michael Pierce. Taylor Brooks Pearson. Whitney Pond. Marcus Alfred Poolman. Shandy K. Pruitt. Jenna Latil Quave. Bianca Simone Ruman. Rachel Nicole Reddy, magna cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Rogers. Amaris Rose Robinson. Reed Stephen Roden. Batul Sawaf, magna cum laude. Meredith Elizabeth Schramm. Anthony Edward Sherlog. Quincy Shakur Smith. Andrea Monet Soares Marquez. Deontay Thompson. Elisha DeWright Shaw. Aaron Peyton Trottier. Brittany Faith Sullivan, cum laude. Andrea Vilcan Voyades. Sikong Mon. Callan Peter Weekly. Ashley Nicole Welch, cum laude. Allie Burke Weller. Nicole Emily White. Margot Diane Wieshaus, summa cum laude. Sean Matthew Reed Wilkes. Colin Hill Williams. Tiffany Catherine Wills. Raven Wilson. Tiffany Nicole Wood. Ryan Joshua Yates, cum laude. Neil C. Young. From the College of Nursing, Whitney Clarity Clayton. Wendy Amber Long. Randall R. Davis, magna cum laude. In the School of Social Work, Caitlin Savannah Clements. In the College of Education, Cameron Hyatt Ashmore. Logan Rust Averett, summa cum laude. Randy Michelle Blackman, summa cum laude. Quinetria Brene Bolton. Jerry Nicole Borders. Madeline May Cawley, magna cum laude. Joseph Tanner Cox. Alyssa M. Davis. Alexander James Edmondson. Cameron J. Fulgenzi. Albert Stanley Gerlaski III. Jonathan Oliver Hutchins. Cameron Jones. Miracle Victoria Lawson. Misty R. Martin. Eglon Mitchell Jr. Alexander Kane Odom. Miguel A. Orozco Jr. Kenneth Bernard Petty Jr. Brennan J. Pritchard, cum laude. Mark Turner Repsher, magna cum laude. Allison N. Ringel, summa cum laude. Jordan Wesley Roberts, cum laude. Victoria J. Salazar. Asia Tiana Sistrunk. Perry Ashlyn Smith. Peyton Mackenzie Suiters. Madison Nicole Thomas, magna cum laude. Rayleigh Page Usry. Catherine C. Van Laer, cum laude. Justin Marshall Walker. In the College of Communication and Information Sciences, Ryan Renaud Arth. Maya Marie Brannon. Rachel Marie Busada. Grace Elizabeth Cannon. William Jameson Cargile. Elizabeth Catherine Ann Castro. Khalil Jaden Chapman. Kaylee Andrago, cum laude. Malcolm T. Driscoll, cum laude. Hannah Olivia Dunn. Michaela Sophia Egan. Kelly A. Fisher, cum laude. Quincy Lee Gary. Kiera Colleen Grogan. Emma C. Haley. Elise McKenna Henderson. Charles Keith Heron Jr. Cassidy Ray Hutchins. Samantha James, summa cum laude. Michael Jordan. Amelia Cole. Haley K. Legrone. Kia J. Little. Trevor Stein Malone. Mallory Kathleen McDaniel. Alexis McGraw. Katie Mims. Morgan Marie Moore, cum laude. Tia Latrice Moore. Alexander J. Parenteau. Roderick Terrell Perry. Jane Margaret Peterson. Joseph D. Pickren. Cody S. Quinn, magna cum laude. Jordan Bailey Revere. John Michael Royer. Caroline Laura Sprisa. Jessica Leanne Seegers. Kayla Ann Selensky. Elena Lynn Sharp. Don Devontae Smith. Brooke Elizabeth Soares. Chandler Jane Sutherland. Alexandra M. Svensplassen. Shayna Tartar. Alejandra Sidney Tenorio. Mary Helen Poole Terry. Molly Catherine Walsh. Autumn Brooke Ward. Kaylee Suzanne Watson. Ryan Claire Watley. Kristen Latrice Whiteley. Griffin Cole Wiggins. Joshua Reed Wiggins, cum laude. Stephanie Denise Williams. Alexandria Rose Wilson. Morgan Leland Wilson. Zachary Ryan Abernathy. Madison Johanna Addix, magna cum laude. Jacoby Jamal Alford. Mackenzie Grace Allison. Abdulaziz Ahmed. Brianna Marie Engelmeyer. Michael Henry Baker, cum laude. Brent Napoleon Becker. Michael William Bowden, Jr. Colton H. Bradford. Charles Allen Brand III. Kobe Milligan Brooks. Kevin John Brothers. Adam Jonathan Brown. William Blake Burkhalter. Stephen Michael Burns. Sarah Ann Butler. Robert J. Cabanis. Brandon Christopher Capps. Shanzhong Chen, summa cum laude. Nolan Michael Clakley. Ashley Nicole Coleman, cum laude. Peter Andrew Connolly III. David Randolph Cooper. Kayla Noel Cooper, magna cum laude. Brady Clint Copeland. Leighton Elizabeth Cossey. Davis Lewis Cox, magna cum laude. Christopher J. Cusimano, summa cum laude. Robin Zergel. Christian James Davis. Joseph Matthew Davison. Jamel Franklin Dennis. Lauren Emily Deutsch, summa cum laude. Corey Matlock Dotson. Ryan Durham Dowdy, summa cum laude. Jennifer DeReamer Dozier, cum laude. Michael Edward Dryden. Shelby Caroline Dupree. Emily Ann Edelman. Silas Enan Edwards. Carmen Nicole Ellis. Ryas Thorson Esdales, magna cum laude. Carson Hayes Everett. Daryl Stephen Fields, summa cum laude. Brianna Marie File. Jonathan Robert Franks. Carlos Aaron Garcia. Natalie Jane Garner. Rebecca F. Gear, cum laude. Kurt Michael Glazer II. Zach Goldstone. Averin Therese Gooch. Mary Grace Mastella Graham. Bridget Elise Granner. Alec S. Hamoud. Catherine H. Hardage. McKinley Hatcher III. Ellen O'Connor Harris. Hunter Webster Harrison. Hunter Brody Helms. Jennifer Renee Henderson. Lauren Antoinette Henderson. James Hunter Henry. Allison Nicole Hingle. Lixin Huang, summa cum laude. Clara Alden Hunt. Kyle Dillon Hines. Samuel Evan Jacoby. Trade C. Jacobson. Silas Gage Jarrett. Hannah Mae Jones. Leah Amira Jones. Ronnie S. Juan Miguel. Erica Megan Kelly, cum laude. Reagan Michelle King, summa cum laude. Cameron Paul Lancaster. Jamie Rochelle Ledlow. Abigail Lee Levson Twoken. Mushin Lee. Chen Kai Lu, summa cum laude. Chia Lu, magna cum laude. Kylie Nicole Longoria. Alexander C. Loper. Alexander M. Lavoie, magna cum laude. Andrew P. Lowenthal. Brady A. Lowry. Eric Martin Mackey. Caleb Samuel Mathis. Melina Grace McAfee, cum laude. Madeline Margaret McCartney. Elizabeth Shea McClellan. Lauren Elizabeth McDowell. Austin Benjamin Menard. Michael James Miller. Stanley Reeve Mizraini. Ian Michael Moran. George Laney Morris. Samuel Wellington Morris. Clayton John Morrow. Michael C. Morton. Joshua R. Nowland, cum laude. Michael O'Neill Parliament. Jake L. Payne. Austin Matthew Perry. Jennifer Plummer, cum laude. Mark Anthony Rogers, magna cum laude. Brandon Ingram Sanders. Jason William Seal. Shane Michael Searson. Hunter A. Shuttleworth. Akia Monet Smith. Thomas William Quigley. Nicholas Sereda Small. Graham Franklin Spain. Charles Tyler Sparks, cum laude. Keith Andrew Stevens. Stephen Andrew Novak Jr. Andrew Keith Stewart, Peyton Elizabeth Stone, Devin Q. Streeter, Brandon Alexander Stewart, Jason Matthew Tabbitt, cum laude, Catherine Ann Thomas, Jessica Marie Talbert, summa cum laude, Ryan Traynor, Tristan Randolph Trussell, Rachel Leanne Wade, Donald William Wadsworth, summa cum laude, Stephen Wesley Walker, Jr., Wesley Dean Walker, Nicholas Joseph Walsh III, Charles Michael Walton, Jr., Heshwan Wang, cum laude, Tong Wang, Kyla Renee Washington, Benjamin S. Waters, Haley P. Waters, summa cum laude, Adam Brantley West, Jordan Kathleen Winger, Lauren Marie Wiseman, magna cum laude, David Hunt Wright II, Jamei Yi, Danielle Simone Ashford, Ishara Nicole Head, and finally, Tristan D. von Siebach.
I now have the pleasure to introduce to you Ms. Linda Thomas, National Alumni Association President, who will be the first to welcome you to the Alabama family and the Crimson Nation. Linda.
Chancellor St. John, President Bell, administrators, faculty, parents, friends, and most especially graduates, I bring you greetings from the National Alumni Association. Please know that I've been in your place and I've been in your place. I understand the beauty of brevity at the point in this commencement, so my words will be few. Let me simply say this. On behalf of the University of Alabama National Alumni Association, I am thrilled for you, your family, and friends. You have worked so very hard to reach this moment, and I'm delighted that you're participating in the graduation ceremony. This will be a memory for your lifetime. Enjoy and savor it. Just as your college education is a crucial building block for the rest of your life, so is the strength of your alma mater. The University of Alabama is the sum of all alumni. Wherever you go after graduation, there will be a group of UA alums ready to welcome you. There are over 100 alumni chapters nationwide. Your engagement with the National Alumni Association allows us to administer over 2,700 scholarships and award over $5 million alone to students each year. Together, we will ensure that UA continues to be strong and progressive for our children, our grandchildren, and for generations to come. However, the best time of your life will be when you're the best human being possible, and that chance will occur each and every day. As writer and philosopher John Wesley said, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can." And that, ladies and gentlemen,
summarizes the mission of the University of Alabama graduate. Best wishes to you and yours, and of course, roll Tide!
Well, thank you, Linda. And graduates, would you now please rise? Please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your mortarboard, and congratulations on alumni status. We're all proud of your success and celebrate with you, but we also note a bittersweet emotion. We've enjoyed the light that each of you have brought to us, and that we've been a privilege to share with this campus with you, and as you have grown into the accomplished men and women that you are today. And now, you will share that light with the rest of the world, and you will carry the hope and the promise of the University of Alabama wherever you go. So as you go to change the world, don't forget to stay in contact with those who are here, those who have invested in you, your colleges, your departments, your faculty, your fellow alumni, because all of us together will be watching and rooting you on as part of the University of Alabama. So now as we conclude, let us all stand and join Miss Alexandria Nessie as we sing the Alma Mater, the words which will be displayed on the screens and can also be found on the last page of your commencement program. After singing, we would ask that our guests be seated and remain in the Coliseum until the platform party and all of our graduates have exited. Thank you again for supporting our graduates, the university, and for this commencement, and roll Tide.
Thank you.